of the penis. We do have a game to play, and I'm excited for this one. Let's jump into Netherworld Covenant. We did get a review key for this one through Lurkit, and it seems cool. The reviews have been pretty positive on Steam. It is early access, and we'll keep that in mind as we play it. You know, I like to think we're not like overly judgmental here, but you know, early access sometimes means real early access. For instance, I turn the volume way down, we get a nice loud cutscene. Looks pretty badass. One of the aesthetics of the game was the first thing to really catch my attention. Striking visuals was the first thing that caught my eye. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Now, I am a fucking piss goblin when it comes to anything that reminds me of Diablo 1. Maybe not so much like graphically, because obviously it's a full 3D game. Full ass 3D game, so you know, of course, it's not like exact like Diablo 1, but something that has that kind of gritty, kind of like everything is fucked kind of look to it. All right, so we got. I don't know if this is since it's advertised as having some roguelike aspects and some action RPG aspects. I don't know if there's kind of the expectation that there is going to be any Soulsborne-esque things to it. Probably not, because for one thing, no stamina bar. No stamina bar means no Soulsborne. That's, you know, that's an oversimplification of the genre summary, but also, and then charge attack, and then dodge. So they will kind of signify when they're about to do a little wacky attack. You can perfect dodge. What's up, Perry? We got Meerkat in the house. What's up, buddy? Are we meowing the nuts or are we sniffing the foreskin? The answer can be all the above. I'm pretty happy with that last quote. I saw Meerkat and Perry popped in, so I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm pretty happy. I think I was cooking with that one. What was it, 408? I think I was cooking with that one, so I'm pretty proud of that one. That one's definitely going in the, we're definitely saving that one off. By the way, I do need to add, or start the multi-stream, and again, I'm hoping it'll work. As Amazon Web Services, bless their little hearts, have been trying their darndest, but it has been a struggle. Been a struggle pretty much all day for the entirety of the internet, because yeah, it's really been wobbly today. Like I worked from home today, and the work from home connection was fine, but like I had to do some training. You know, if you work in an office job, you probably have this, like, especially like a big corporation kind of thing. You know, you have like that once a year training series of things you have to go through. Sometimes we usually have a couple rounds of it, you know, maybe a couple times a year. And yeah, there was a training thing I had to do, a few of them, and like the pages just would never load. It probably took 3 or 4 hours for the training page to finally become available, because it was presumably hosted through some kind of Amazon Web Service thing. So anyway, so we'll see if the multi-stream actually works. But yeah, I know even for things that don't necessarily rely directly on AWS, it seems like if there's something in the pipeline that requires it or relies upon it, it might hamper its performance. So we'll see. Yeah, we call it snorts. That's what I'm saying, Apalama. Exactly. Do we keep the secret from RFK Jr.? There's a lot of things I wish we could keep from RFK Jr., such as his access to the White House. That'd be pretty cool. Your cat says, oh yeah, in your D&D campaign. Yeah. Here we go. He says, this is some nightmare shit. Meerkat, that sounds fucking dope. He says, do I enjoy torturing? Maybe. Actually, he doesn't say maybe. He says abso-goddamn-lutely. Dodge consumes 1 unit of stamina. You trigger just for getting hit. You get that perfect dodge, and it returns the stams. Like, kill the fuck out of that guy. Did I get it? If I do it prematurely... Actually, if I do it prematurely, I'm not losing any stamina. And remember when I said no stamina bar? I'm full of shit. There is a stamina bar. Ouch. Alright, so I think the flash is like the indication that it was like a perfect dodge. Maybe because it's a tutorial, they're not lowering our stamina right now, but maybe it will be lowered when the time comes. Ooh, this man's? Whose man's is this? So I'm wondering, are you guys hearing dialogue right now? Because I'm looking at the waveform and I'm seeing a lot of activity, which is a little surprising. I do not hear the dialogue. I just see the subtitles. Oh, we're not fighting him. We're following him. Okay, no dialogue for you. Okay, cool. That makes me feel a little better. All this mysterious man's into the mysterious death portal. What I do feel like I should do is lower things further, or at least lower, well, yeah, just kind of lower everything, honestly. This considered music? Yeah, it is considered music. And I don't mean to ask that disparagingly. It's like legitimately, like, is this ambient tone I'm hearing? Is this like part of the music volume? So I could see it being either one. Take it down a little bit further. Sound effects, I should probably just lower that too. You can charge the attack. There we go. I keep seeing like the red circles and I can't help but wonder if it's something significant, but I think we're just getting the fuck out of here. We fought a couple zombies. We're feeling pretty good about ourselves. Lost a little bit of health. Guess that's like a standard attack. Into the portal we venture. Assaulted by foodstuffs, he says. Oh my gosh, that does sound fucked, but also quite incredible. Whole bunch of sliders. We've had a couple of them, and that's the thing. I had a very funny moment earlier that I'm pretty proud of, where I noticed when I was like kind of clicking around. It's not so bad now, but earlier the volume for like the UI noises was annoying and loud, and I was like, oh, the UI is loud, let me just lower sound effects all the way. And then I was like, why can I still hear the sound effects? What the fuck? And it's one of those where no, sound effects doesn't mean UI sound effects. That means like in-game sound effects. There just isn't a slider for the UI stuff, so you get, you're kind of on your own. So of course what I did was the classic, which lower the main volume down. Yeah, I don't know. The big one that we were all laughing about a while back was Devil's Spire Falls, which was still is extremely early access. Yeah, that's the one that had like a billion sliders and not a single one for UI stuff. That was ridiculous. Are you a friend? I'm gonna guess you're a friend until otherwise indicated. Be a friend. The answer is very clearly yes. And reminds me of the hero's shade from Twilight Princess. This mysterious, ominous figure who seems to be giving us instruction. And is presumably on our side unless otherwise indicated. Soul flame within the nether lantern. Sign the contract, use the new power. By the nether lantern. Are we going to become the green lantern? Undead lantern? Sign the contract. Oh, I don't think we get a choice. It's coming to us. It's installed inside my heart. Deep in the bowels of my bowels. Get to fight this guy now? Suppression. Huh. Use the lantern skill to hit the enemy. That's interesting. Ghost stamina will trigger suppression. Okay. Interrupt the enemy's attack and immediately counterattack. Okay, so it's sort of a parry, kind of, sorta. Daryl's Shattered Soul. I hope Hull's okay. Or no, Daryl Hull is the first name. John Oates. I hope John Oates is okay. Yeah, that's best I can figure, except it uses the juice. It uses some of the juice, right? Yeah, and it probably replenishes over time. Or no, it builds it up. Oh. Enemy displays the yellow. Fucked him up. All right, here, real quick, I'm going to lower the sound effects a little bit more. Okay. Is that it? Yeah. And he's stunned. Oh. Oh, when it's orange, don't do it. The ranged attacks. It's got to be... actually, well, let's see. Let's see. Is that true? Maybe my timing is just shit. Yep. No. Yeah, you can't... Alright, confirm you cannot interrupt the orange. So don't even try. Don't even try, buddy. Oh. Excuse me. Now he's double mad. He's got a blood orb. A blorb. When the energy meets the requirement for a ghost skill... Right, we have skill buttons 1 and 2 to summon your ghost companions. That's cool. And equip 2 ghost skills for use, each with unique features. Interesting. So there's the ethereal walk, which we saw earlier. And the controls. Using a ghost skill, the ghost will remain on the field for a certain period. Player can you click ethereal walk to have the character fly towards the ghost, during which the player cannot be harmed. So it's like a little teleport kind of deal. Interesting. Player can hold the ethereal walk to ensure the character remains unharmed for a short period of time, and the ghost returns to the player's position. So I think it's what we're seeing here. Like he does the jump and then he comes back. No, that's just the video restarting. Hold the button down to ensure the character remains unharmed for a short time, and the ghost returns to the player's position. So it's like you swap places? Is that the idea? The recall part I'm a little bit unsure about. If I have the juice? Yes, I think. Well, I try to use it. Oh, and then I press F. What does F do? Oh, hold on. Oh my god. Let's try again. Yeah. Okay, fly towards the ghost. Cool. I'm a little bit wobbly on a couple of the details. Oh, wrong button. There we go, sight. I think you can press that F button anytime you want. Oh, only... Okay, no, that's not true. Only when you've got the fella in place. There we go. Oof. Actually, I think the mine is still connected. No, I am getting low on the juice. He doesn't give me a lot of opportunities, though, to build up the juice. I think we just gotta wail on him the old-fashioned way. Yeah, we're still getting lots of red. Not a lot of the fun orange that I like so much. Let's fucking wail on him. That works too. Converts him back into being a nice ghost friend who's not all evil and murdery. Jumps you forward or recall. Oh, okay. I thought it was both. Like, I thought it was like you jump forward and then recall. But yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Got the ethereal walk. Well, which we've already done. Right. Now I get to talk to him. Yeah. You made it. Countless battles. That's right. Housed within the Nether Lantern. Purify the corruption of this chaos. All right, cool. Thanks for that, bro. We go into the portal. That's where we're going. All right. Now we have a bunch of friends. We're holding the lantern on our hot little hands. The Border Realm. Soul has been bound. No matter how many times you die, you'll be guided here. That's the roguelike aspect right there. Looks like we're going for 6 big bosses. Anchors for the blight spreading across the mortal realm. Borderland will guide you. Alright. The fire in your heart is not yet burned out, which is normal. Find all the monsters in the battle and eliminate them one by one. They took your comrades and trapped their souls. Gotta defeat them one by one. It breaks the shackles and the darkness. Even more scary enemies. Each monster you defeat will bring you one step closer to your goal. Then he says, hurry up. I'm working on it, I just got here. And okay, he's selling me some things. Do I have money? I have $0. I have 20 purple boys. And 0 extra cool dollar things. The longsword. It says activate. Oh, these are the spells. Okay. Already activated. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's what that is. Whenever we use that, it's like a little long range thing. Whereas this one, little stabby. This is the stamina form. Oh, these are like, well, hold on. It says lantern spell. Can I try it out now? So it's right click. Yeah, it was right click. Why did it say Q? Oh, I know why it said Q. That's the old controls. Now Q is my health push, which is down there. Right. If I switch to this one instead, you can like chain together. That's kind of cool. You can also spam it. Oh, it costs stamina though. So you can't just go super crazy. Regular attacks don't cost stamina. Yeah, that is kind of neat. Which do I like more? This one does more damage. Less resilience damage. Same crit range. And of course, this one has better range. I don't know. I don't know if I really want range in this, so I kind of like this one. I think I'm kind of vibing with that one. Attack immediately triggers suppress and deals massive damage. Ghost stamina is consumed. Both swords spring forward, causing 3 hits, and inevitably trigger suppress. Yeah, that sounds dope. Thanks, broski. And then you. Just exist as a soul. The whispers in my ear are gone. I will not try to murder you, I promise. So now... Ghost selection. That's what we have right now. Oh, wait, do I have all these things? Oh, okay. Unlocking new abilities. Right. Okay, so... Pull forward slash get the player window to retreat and dodge. Right. How do I throw the spinning sword? It's skill 2. Okay. That makes sense. Because yeah, the back that's the one I did earlier, I think. Where it like summoned the guy. Yeah, it like summoned a dude, and then this was the one where yeah, you fucking fling the sword. Okay. Can I test him out now? Or is it like a crash test dummy or like a little like a scarecrow thing I can kind of wail on? Can see this like the silhouettes of other dudes we'll be needing to rescue. Can't test it out right now, but that's okay. That's okay. Got him selected over there. Oh, here we go. Here's the trainer. Do I just beat the fuck out of you? Yes, but I do beat the fuck out of you. All right, so I need to do the cool like counter thing. I gotta get good. That's where the... Oh, and there we go. And then I can teleport to his location. Or, yeah. There we go. Or suck him back to me. Okay, I gave him a good suck. Why are you glowing red? Yeah, so he's getting his health back. Alright, so that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, now I think I get it. If I wanted to just have a stationary target... That's when it's 3 attacks, like they were saying. So when I know they said when it consumes stamina. I'm a little bit unclear of when it does the fancy attack. Because it consumes stamina every time, I think. Unless you hold it? No, that's not it. Yeah, for a while I was doing it every time. Maybe because it's a crash system, it's like the rules are different. Hmm. And then when you... Oh, maybe that's what it means. It's when it's not full? Well, no, because now it's... Yeah. Hmm. Because, yeah, when you attack with... Oh, well, hold on. No, that's something else. So that's stamina. This is... I guess I'm not sure exactly what it is. So when you, that's your like ability to use the special stuff. Press it once, you'll jump to it. Yeah, you kind of jump backwards, and then if you suck... Oh, it gives you extra stamina. Now you do the cool guy shit. I got one more. That's what it is. Okay, that's why you do the suck. That's why you would do the suck, because that was what I was wondering. What benefit is there? What benefit is there to absorbing the ghost? That's the benefit. It gives you some cool, extra cool guy powers. Alright. Alright, how do I get the fuck out? Oh, E. There we go. The training ground. And like a proper Diablo-esque game, you got a campfire around which you'll find the blacksmith and other cool, kooky characters. Anything you want to forge? Well, I could get a very normal faceplate. You know, back in my day, a Diablo-inspired action RPG, your first helmet's gonna be like a leather cap, not a fucking demon mask. Yeah, interesting set of items. I'm guessing these were like procedurally selected to be available to us. There's all on-hit effects and performing a perfect dodge. Charged attacks go through bad guys, which can extend their range. No attacks are made. The next melee attack is guaranteed to be critical. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Whole bunch of weapons. Now, these aren't free. I'm assuming. I see activate. I'm wondering, like, what's the cost? So I see... Oh, these are amulets. I see. Okay. Oh, these are amulets. Wait, hold on. These are amulets? Because that's a faceplate. That's armor. Maybe they just mean, like, equipment slot? Like, I could see this being, like, a ceremonial dagger. That's a scabbard. Like, I get that. It might be an English translation thing, because I think the developers are not from an English-speaking country. So, yeah, amulet might just mean, like, accessory. So we have a long sword right now. Short sword. Yeah, so far as I can tell, I don't know if there's, like, a cost to... Well, it's different classes, by the way. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't really know if there's, like, a cost to switching. Change. Okay, so those are really fancy. 60 of those. Right. Okay, cool. If I wanted to try out something different, I do love the idea of a big, stupid-ass sword like that. That does sound fun. More max HP. That one sounds good. Can I like, try that one out? Oh, wrong one. I guess you don't like see it in action right now, but yeah. More armor. Well, I mean, more armor would not be a bad idea. More health, rather, because yeah, 130. It's a flat amount, not 30%, just a flat amount. Master enemies. I don't know. A guaranteed crit does sound kind of sick. That one's always gonna be good. That one's always gonna be good. Do that one. And then yeah, I'll stick with the longsword for now. I'll be tempted to try the greatsword at some point. I will be tempted for sure. Maybe eventually the short sword too, but definitely the long boy. I will definitely crave the long boy at some point in my life. Can I break up the barrels? Not just yet. Is there a map? Yeah, see, I'm kind of exploring around right now. There's like, I was like, what's that little red thing? It's just the hilt of his sword scabbard. Go up the stairs? No stairs for me. Gotta explore, man. Oh, is that our stash? Oh, it's just there for show, I think. Yeah. Again, calling this back to Diablo. I always love thinking about, like, storing stuff for future runs or future adventures. The Soul Binder. Okay. Need help? Okay. This is for, like, meta progression. This is for leveling your guy up beyond just the usual stuff, but Yeah, increase your health. Increase max HP by 0. Yes, please. Well, yes, you raise it up so that it's more than 0. That's how that works. The amount of Blackstone, which I'm guessing is the purple. These are not available. Secret Realm Exploration, Revenge, Body, Potion buffs. All good things eventually. All good things eventually. Yeah, and also eventually we'll get the fancy coins. Okay. Well, I feel I'm ready to do some damage. There's the training grounds if we wanted to heck around with that again. Got excited. I got excited thinking those were like piles of gold. And then I'm guessing these are like early access peeps. Hero Eltus. Erased inscription. The text has been erased. How mysterious. Yeah, I mean, this might be legit world building lore. Usually with stuff like this, like usually that's for like early access or Kickstarter supporters, Patreon subscribers, that kind of thing. Do I get to cross the bridge? Do I get to cross not the Rainbow Bridge, the Murder Bridge? I'm guessing this is like when you teleport in, this is where you'll spawn. Yeah, let's fucking do some damage. If this is some form of Diablo-inspired experience where you gotta go out there and venture forth and murder some motherfuckers, and there's a roguelike aspect, then gotta get our hands dirty. It's like different difficulties. That's kind of cool. Change the difficulty at any time, no rewards will be lost. It's actually kind of nice. So yeah, if you're just getting your butt slapped and you wanted to maybe chill down a little bit, the game's not going to be like, fuck you, you pussy. It's nice that it, you know, reasonable, I would say. Am I a seasoned player? I'm this is my first time. It's not my first video game, but my first time with this video game. Fucking other adventurers allows you to switch to other classes. So we have a bear seeker. No, it's a berserker. He's got that big ass axe. Next attack restores health. That's cool. Less health you have, the higher the chance. Ooh, that's dangerous. Flying close to the sun there, right there. Not a lot of mana. Okay, that's what this is. This is mana. Any gem grants health points. Not sure what any gem means. Oh, we just saw something fly to him. So yeah, I guess it's like the like energy that bad guys drop, maybe. That's pretty cool. I want to start with this guy, but knowing that we got more, and we got some kind of spellcast. We saw this at the staff in the shop. Well, I would like to try all three at some point tonight. Sounds pretty sick. And then, okay, if I want to switch things around, we could. Difficulty selection, yeah, I'm the normal fella. Extreme, which you do when you probably beat the game. Nice, you kind of have these selections before you get into it. All right. I mean, it's feels pretty solid so far. I mean, I would say there are some early access isms, and I do hope. I would. There was some parts of the tutorial that took me a second to kind of like sort of understand. I think I'm feeling good about it so far. That might get annoying at some point. Like, I don't think there's anything down there to explore. I'm not just a dummy, am I? Is there a way to rotate? Rotate the camera or anything? I don't think there is. Middle mouse click, tab, right click. Yeah, so hopefully there's nothing like ever in the foreground we have to worry about in those instances. A resonance aura. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, warm flow. Hey, man. That's an old college prank. Dip someone's hand in a warm flow and they'll... Yeah, dip someone's hand in a bowl of water while they're sleeping and they will produce a warm flow. Stamina recovery speed. Okay. One layer of ice shield every 50 seconds. Can block damage once. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I don't know if it's true either, and I don't want to test it. There was never an easy opportunity to test it during college. That time has passed me by. For stamina recover, release one lightning chain to the nearest monster. Let's see. Stop lasting 0.65 seconds. Interesting. I mean, really, these all seem pretty chill to me. Apply Doom to enemies. When Doom expires, it deals 40 damage. On how long it takes for the Doom to do its thing. Is it like a Vampire Survivors? I think it's more of a like action roguelike. So I would say it's closer to something like I don't know what's like a good example of like a sword and like dungeons, like kind of a Diablo-y kind of roguelike experience. You know, I guess Hades is like the prototypical roguelike, action roguelike that a lot of us think about. So a more Diablo-y kind of Hades game, I think, is the idea. I mean, Hades is like a weird example because that's kind of a specific persuasion of roguelike. With the isometric camera and the really dynamic battle system. I think this game is probably going to be a little bit slower, a little bit quieter of an experience. 1 stack of slaughter, increase damage up to 10 stacks. Attack power increases by 20, but when you take damage, you lose it. Ethereal Arc applies 2 stack of rend. I mean, these are all good. I would say for every 1 point of stamina recovered, if I'm doing like a bunch of stamina stuff, that actually sounds like it could be cool. So let's do this one. Activate. I can't use those abilities right now. I guess because like this is kind of outside of combat. Swing. It's gonna like do a little testarino. Not actually sure if it happened. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, it's just like Aleph says. Like, wouldn't you like feel like your hand being dipped in water? I think the idea is that if someone's passed out drunk, then you know that's your time to strike. But you're right. Like, if somebody is like sleeping normally, no, it probably wouldn't work that way. I mean, some people are heavy sleepers. Went to a rave after it was over. Every single glow stick on the ground. Giant garbage bag and store them. Oh my fucking god. That's impressive. Honestly, that is impressive, Meerkat. I was hoping you were gonna say like he made like a fucking like dress like a suit of armor out of it or something like that. It's a big glowing ball of green. They might piss their pants. I mean, that's the beauty of it, Aleph. That means we have to run this experiment, have a control group of drunk pants pissers, and an experimental group of hand-dipped pants pissers, and see how the numbers stack up. Never had anything with it. Well, you never know when you might need 40 pounds of glow sticks. It might come up at some point. Go into the shadows of the deepest part of the dungeon. Someone voluntarily imprisoned himself here. He's been toyed by the chaos. Brothers are imprisoned here as well. We must break them free. We must free them from the shackles of chaos and rend them asunder. I smacked him. Charge attacks break shields, but do they break hearts? Do they break hearts? Fuck your shield. Yep. And now I get hand. Talk to the hand, because the dungeon explorer ain't listening. Movement speed. 3 seconds after a critical hit. I think, did I take the thing that said crits after like 50 seconds of inactivity? Or of not doing stuff? Or every 50 seconds your next thing is going to be a crit? Something like that. But it's only for 3 seconds. Time still for 0.75 after a perfect dodge. That's kind of cool. Strength blessing. That's kind of sick. I don't know if I'm going to be that good at perfect dodge, but I'll try. Like, it gives us definitions for things on the side. That's helpful. I would have liked to have seen these earlier, because there was the one where it's like it hits him with lightning and gives them a palsy. I assume that means that, like, you know, it stuns him or something, but I like that now it's telling us exactly what these the glowing terms means. Rice is good. Put a shitload of soy sauce. Yeah. Oh, salt and soy sauce. Well, the soy sauce should contain enough sodium. Like a palmful of salt. Wait, a palmful. Wait, like that's... Hold on. hold on. Because I'm assuming what you're getting at, Meerkat, is this person's advice was checkered at times. I mean, I suppose it would make it would give it a lot of flavor. I suppose that much sodium, it will be flavorful. Will it be a bit much? I don't know. It might be a little bit much. Might be a little bit of a salty meal. Soy sauce has plenty of sodium. It is good, but holy shit, yeah, that's the kind of thing you do when you're young and in your 20s, and your body can take that kind of punishment. You know, me over here, I'm trying to watch my sugar. Watch the sugars. I'm trying to watch the cholesterol, the sodium intake. Ooh. I do that once a year. Physical at the office. They do the blood test, make sure all my numbers are good. Yeah, I'm sure it would be, yeah, flavorful. I just hope it wouldn't be too much. Now, of course, the answer that all of us know is like, you know, to really make it good, just sprinkle some of that MSG in there. A little bit of MSG goes a long way. It's a good flavor enhancer. But I know what you mean, Rick. Yeah, get some rice, get some soy sauce. The salt is a new one. Salt and soy and rice along with soy sauce. I imagine there are probably salt purists out there that would take offense to such a thing. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like you said, a palmful, not a spritz, not a sprinkle, not a dash like the Salt Bay guy. Not that. Something else entirely. Who, buddy? Deck a slaughter when enemies die. Period. No space. Increase your damage up to 10 stacks, and then when you take damage, you lose it. Just don't take damage. Forehead. It's that simple. When enemies die. So if I can kill things without bad things happening, that's cool. Slaughter. Increase damage. Can stack multiple times. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but what is the percentage? Increase the player's damage. I just don't know what the percentage is. And maybe it's not a percentage at all. Maybe it's a flat number. So, boosting your next attack. I am... it's only the slowdown thing. Well, it's a slowdown thing, but the strength blessing is kind of cool. The damage of your next attack. I wish I knew how much a single point or a single stack of slaughter. 10 stacks attack power increased by 20. So maybe it's attack power increases by 10. Well, I can't assume that. No, I don't know if I can assume that. At 10 stacks, power increases by 20. It's like you have to build it up. Although there was another effect we saw earlier that said every time you get a perfect dodge, it contributes to that slaughter count. So if you had multiple things adding to your slaughter count, that would be good. I think I'll just take the perfect time stop. Because I have not contributed or like elected to give me stuff that all contributes to the slaughter count. So Ghost Aura or Relics. Relics sound cool. And so we're starting to get into the swing of things. I'm gonna guess we got traps out here. Are you a friend? I was gonna say, is it like wobbling back and forth in a funny way? I do love me a good wobble. Monsters have driven me here. Grabbing your clothes. Help me, I'm so scared. Fondles your penis. Please, sir, please help me. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Afterwards. Talk to me afterwards. They got us around. I'm guessing I have to protect him. He does not have a health bar, so maybe I don't have to protect him. That lightning thing is actually pretty dope. Oh, it exploded. Oh, he fucking exploded before I can get his ass. Dude's over there. Not sure what exploded, but something popped. Get trapped? Oh, it's the thing he's doing. I try to get out of that one. Yes, my lord. Found this item in the ruins. Got this thing. A whole bunch of stones. Cool. I got the stones for it. Okay, so there's like a delayed reaction. Just enough time to get the fuck out of Dodge. Good to know. Can't go in here. Alright, so yeah, those guys like to do explosions. Good for them. Not a secret. Didn't think it would be. Oh, shit, run, bud. That shield out of here. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, that lighting ability is actually pretty sick. So this is... Would this replace something? I guess if it would replace something, it would tell me, right? Health upon entering a recovery room. A recovery room. Attack energy gain is increased. Counterattacks damage attackers. I don't know if I do counterattacks right now. Like, is there anything that I have that would be considered a counterattack? We have the perfect dodge. And of course we can interrupt them when they've got the regular halo effect over them. Damages frost, which can freeze. Ooh, that's kind of sick. Let's do that one. Okay, so yes, these are relics we don't have yet. So the accessories are unaffected. I appreciate that when you're in between combat areas, you're nice and fast. Move around nice and fast. Then when you get to combat areas, your movement is normal. A shield. Oh, I thought that was a shield. Gold. Probably another relic. Because those seem pretty neat. Yeah. And explode. Yeah, he just straight up exploded. Oh, we got ghosties. Bonk. There we go. Get bonked, idiot. Very nice. Give me that. Give me the gold. I want the gold. We've yet to see anything pop out of the boxes, but I keep getting excited when I see them. Watermelon restores 20 HP. I was down to about 20 HP, so that's perfect. Why it's a watermelon? Maybe the developer's been playing a lot of Donkey Kong 64. Watermelons were the health restorative items in those games. And DK64, so I'm all about it. Little projectile bullshit. And I will interrupt his ass. I would say we're doing alright so far. We're doing alright. So since I've already gotten some ice, we could do more ice. So deals damage equal to 2% of their current health. Enemies affected with doom. Alright, so fight something else that caused doom, that would make a lot of sense. Ice doom. Deep freeze deals damage. Right, which is the thing I don't have right now, I don't think. Unless that gives something that causes deep freeze. 2% of the current health of enemies afflicted with doom, of which there are none right now with our current build. Deals 19 more damage. That one's pretty cool. Has 14. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that one, honestly. That one's pretty good. And then counterattacks melee damage. Right. So maybe counterattack is like a thing just in general, where you take damage or you dodge and then follow it up with an attack. If it crits. I'm still unsure about the whole counterattack, like what that means in this context. Because I don't think there's like a parry unless we're talking about that interruption when you use the like that like ethereal weapon, the right-click weapon. I think I'll just go with this one. Seems like it would synergize well. All right. Choice ghost aura or health. I'm doing okay health, so I'll take the ghost aura. Aura farming as it were. The art and kind of overall vibe is all right so far. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Aleph. There's been times where I would think like, oh yeah, this thing seems cool, and then like you look at it close, then you're like, ugh. See it, you're like, ugh, I don't like what I'm seeing, right? I'm not trying to say this game, you know, has that necessarily. But I think we've all had that before, where yeah, you look at a game that looks promising, and then you look closer, you go, you can just kind of smell the AI slop on it. I don't actually know. I think I know the nice thing is that some developers are very forthcoming about whether or not they're using AI for stuff. Here we go. So I'll read it to you straight from the horse's mouth. So Netherworld Covenant, here it is. So down at the bottom, straight from the horse's mouth. AI generated images as a basis for some of the images in the store page and made manual modifications. Now, I don't know if that means for this store page. That probably is what they meant, like for this store page. To be weird. Oh, they probably meant like these things, maybe. Maybe? Yeah, like, well, no, these are all from the game. So yeah, I'm not sure what they mean by, yeah, the store page. Yeah, just the images on the store page. But then there were manual modifications. I don't know. So, yeah, it's one of those where you start to look closer and you start to wonder. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, yeah, you look at these kinds of images. They seem legit, but like, that's the kind of thing that is frequently AI-ified. So I don't know. I guess, you know, I won't like talk shit, right? Because I don't know for sure. My eyebrow has been raised. Consider my eyebrow cocked. Speaking of big cocks. Spellcaster Men's is out of here. Yeah, can't block that shit. What I can do is throw this thing. Get frosted, dingus. Idiot dingus. Got his ass. And then, I'm not sure what the little guy is. I will take this. And this is the Ghost Aura, I think. Aura farming is what I said. Ghost in the field damage you receive is reduced by 3. Oh, ghost damage is converted to frost damage. Increased by 6. We've done some frosty stuff. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's like lean more into ice and frostiness. And I got the blueprint for a new weapon. Or an accessory, but some kind of dagger thing. Let's go. Aura's blood forms twisted runes. Ooh, do I get to free him? Rescue a fallen soul or a powerful enemy. I bet if we rescue this guy, we'll like bring him back to our camp and we'll be hailed as a hero. Ate a hot dog, dude. That's how hot dogs do it, man. That is how hot dogs do it, unfortunately. Not a big hot dog guy. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Alex, I thought you loved the big wieners. Not a big hot dog guy. I mean, they're fine. I just kind of one of the rare foods I just like straight up really just kind of don't like. Like, yeah, and a kosher dog's fine. Like, you know, if it's like high quality stuff, it's fine. But I don't know. Usually hot dogs are not high quality. Usually it's fucking garbage. And I was always, as a kid, I was always ostracized for not liking hot dogs. You go to like a, man, the number of times, right? You go to a barbecue. Like, hey, man, I'm having a barbecue. Come on over. You're like, all right, barbecue. Hell yeah, that sounds great. And then you show up, it's fucking Oscar Mayer dogs and a girl, and that's it. It's like, really? Yeah, that's an insult to the word barbecue, man. So it's like, as a kid, you know, so I was an outsider for my disdain for hot dogs. And years later, I learned, like, yeah, they're made of all this, like, low-quality, awful garbage. They're horribly unhealthy. It's like, oh, my God, I feel vindicated. Vindicated, man. Not the glizzy guy. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, yeah. I like the skin. There was this very, like, there was this very innocent child in middle school. We were like talking about like stuff we liked in the summer, and I remember there was like this kid, and this was a thing in class. And there was this kid who was like, he was just, I don't know. We were all in middle school. He was the same age as us. For some reason, he was just particularly innocent and particularly naive to the world. And he was like, in front of the whole class, he was like, we were kind of going around talking about things we liked in summer. And he was like, yeah, man, I love hot dogs, but sometimes I don't even like to just eat the hot dog. I just like to suck on it and just get the juices out of it. And like everybody in the class was like trying so hard to like, you know, not just fucking laugh, but like it was one of those where it was the delivery was so, I mean, maybe like he wasn't like a class clown kid who's like trying to get a laugh out of us. He was like one of the kids who's like very straight laced, very chill. That one stuck with me. That one stuck with me for sure. Hotel Barcelona. I think you're right, Irossi. Also, Irossi, good to see you, by the way, buddy. I think you're right. It was one of those where I didn't see it while I was playing it, but I think there was a blurb about it in the store page. So yeah, like it happens, right? It's like if I tried to like police every game I wanted to play and like be a hardline AI like a hardliner. Like my opinions on AI are pretty well known. I'm firmly against it pretty much, I don't know, in any respect I can see it, here on the stream at least. Yeah, I will acknowledge there are times where it's probably cool and can do cool stuff, but I mean, I don't feel good about AI shit right now. I don't feel good about it, so I avoid it when I can. And like the obvious AI slop deserves to be in the garbage. But yeah, sometimes you see a cool game and you see the blurb at the end that says, yeah, we use AI in early access as placeholder stuff. Well, if it's placeholder, I mean, listen, I'm a developer. The number of times I've been dinged in a peer review because I left a to-do in the comments. We all know how it goes with placeholders. So, I don't know, right? But I give the benefit of a doubt. Give the benefit of a doubt at least. Call him the sausage slobberer. Yeah, it's a barbecue, but it's just hot dogs, no burgers. You understand my frustration. You understand my convictions. Yeah, I love burgers too. I was not as big into burgers as a kid, but I've come around. I've come around for sure. Did you suck the glizzy juice? Nah, it was that we were going around and it was like another kid that said that one, and we all tried really hard not to laugh. I think several of us let loose a couple of guffaws. Won't spend money on that shit. Yeah, that's like that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes like, or well, what's gotten me a couple times is like, if it's a review key, like in the case of this game, like I'll discover that kind of note after I've committed, after I've taken the review key, I've signed the thing, and it's like, yes, I'll play this game before this deadline. That's gotten me in the past where like I should have fucking double checked and I just got to eat crow and be like, well, fuck, I've gotten in on this. Or like the AI waifu game we played, where like it was all text to speech AI. Like that was like a funny thing. But like I remember before I signed up for that one, I was like, I don't know, I was kind of on the fence on it. And I'm glad I tried it, but it's like, yeah, probably not gonna seek out a game like that anytime soon. A lot of the complaints. Oh, they changed the Steam description. Interesting. Because I did see it had mixed reviews, and I had assumed that I guess maybe I saw some of the comments were saying how like some of the like balance was weird, some of the jank was or like with the animations and with like just the pace of combat was a little weird, and it was, but I still liked it overall. But yeah, if there were other comments saying that, yeah, that that like the AI stuff was kind of in your face, I mean, I don't doubt it necessarily. Yeah, just choose not to buy when there's like the AI placeholder shit. Yeah, thankfully, usually it's early access when that happens. But yeah, I've been got by that before, where I've noticed it and didn't catch it in time, or I noticed it and I was just kind of like, you weigh the choices, and maybe even regret it, where I was like, ugh, it still wasn't worth it. Still wasn't fucking worth it. The AI waifu game, it was I'm trying to remember if you were there for that one, Mirka. I can't remember. I think it was called this one. AI2U. It's the one where it's like the anime, like cat girl lady. It was okay. I mean, it's a funny game, but it's, they're using LLMs obviously for like how the waifu girls like react to your comments and shit like that. So like, it was a funny novelty, but it's one of those like, do I regret streaming it? Because by streaming it, I'm invariably contributing to, I'm endorsing it in just natively, intrinsically, I'm endorsing it. And it's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I that's one of those where like, do you have any regrets when you stream? I don't know if I necessarily regret it. Like it was fun to fuck around with, but like, looking back, I feel a little gross about it just because I was like, it's good to go outside your comfort zone sometimes, but also, gotta have fucking values, right? You gotta have some convictions, gotta have some balls, man. Did I mute the mic? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You used your mic? Oh, you used your mic. Oh, so I thought you meant, did I mute my mic? Let's see. No, you would type messages. But then the AI waifu lady would like, it would take a second, and then it would respond to you dynamically based on what you said. Because so yeah, it's one of those things where like, you know, they could have built up this extremely elaborate like language dictionary system to like understand words that you type out, or just use an LLM. Did they say which one? They probably did. They probably did somewhere, like maybe in one of like the dev diaries or something like that. Dev be connected to the internet. It's a Steam game, so I don't know if it actually. Well, maybe honestly, yeah. It's if it's on. I mean, not all games on Steam have to be connected to the internet, but that one might be. That one might be. Honestly, can't remember if it said that like in the intro or anything. But because yeah, I don't think it was like bundled with the game. I don't think there was like an LLM like built in. Because for one thing, that would. I think that would like that would make the game a lot larger to install. So yeah, I think it probably did connect to the internet. So yeah. So anyway, those you know, those kinds of decisions you consider, the kinds of choices you weigh when you're looking at like games to stream or getting review keys for a game, and you know it's sometimes explicitly signing a contract that says, well, maybe not contract, but an agreement that says, you know, as compensation for this game key, I'll stream the game at least once for an hour. You know, I wouldn't exactly hold a deal with the devil, but, you know, sometimes you look back and you go, ugh, I don't know if that one is the right choice. When did I play it? When was that? It was probably, like, late last year. Either late last year or early this year, but... Actually, was it late? Yeah, I want to say, like, probably a little bit less than a year ago, if I had to guess. Like, November or December of last year, maybe, like, January. So it's been a minute. By the way, we get to fight our first big scary dude. Big scary dude that's not in the tutorial. Not a tutorial fella, but a real dude. By the way, the butterscotch beer has been finito, and it was muy delicioso. I like how the Z in frenzy is like kerned slightly upwards. It's like frenzy state. Uncontrollable. Uninterruptible, unstoppable, unpenisable. That's right. Get a lava lamp. Ooh, I do love me some lava lamps, yeah. Blue water, reddish orange. Yeah, but the orange like tastes kind of weird, right? Like the citrus, you know, it tastes kind of weird on a lava lamp because it's nice and warm. I don't know. I would go for a green. Nah, I'm just kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding about the taste. The taste is kind of fucked. But no, I would say get whatever you want. I mean, my favorite is my favorite color is blue. It's true. My favorite color is blue. Finn's shattered soul. I shall unshatter it. Oh, never mind. You're like a little fella. Shit. Whoop. Just see, I'll get his ass. Oof. Suck him back up. Oof. That perfect dodge. There we go. Oof. I was I could just dodge through those too. That was a very lucky perfect dodge on my part. Got his ass. There we go. 25 gold. Really not too bad. I took a little bit of hit, a little bit of damage there. I do still have a healing potion if need be. Got 20 thingamajiggies, and I get to talk to the guy. Are you gonna appear in my town now and be best buddies forever? BFFs forever? Excuse me. What's up, Shock Value? Just back to the video games, man. I appreciate you popping back in, Shock Value. Yeah, it has been a minute. I hope things are going well. I'm guessing, like, yeah, in-laws visiting, having to be an upstanding denizen of society and not being an internet weirdo. We appreciate you, though, bud. Clear water for, lava lamps. Yeah, I always assumed that the water in lava lamps was, like, colored somewhat differently. Yeah, like, because I guess that would make the wax stand out differently. That does sound kind of interesting. I guess I haven't seen a lava lamp in person in a long time. Like, a lot of us, I had one growing up. But yeah, it has been a minute. I'm playing Netherworld Covenant right now. Also taking refuge. And it also says recovery reward. Oh, it means you go there and you'll receive a recovery reward. Gives me some more health back. Is that a portal or is that just like a slurp from the health dimension? It's a portal, okay. But there was probably nothing else in this area anyway. Like, am I just gonna get like a straw that like goes into my mouth from the delicious healthy things dimension with the golden skull that guy's carrying or holding? All right, so you could spend. Hold on, yeah, remaining. I see the thing that says spend 40 gold. Limit reached. All right, so if I take a drink. Fills me fully. Right, so I think that means you have like a couple of free reacquisitions of health drink if you wanted them. I'm guessing each one is almost a full heal, I'm guessing. And then if you wanted to replenish this stock, you could spend money to do so. That's what I'm guessing it means. Pretty cool. Yeah, it seems like this is one of those games where, yeah, like bad guys will drop stuff. And there are destructible barrels and some destructible things, but those won't really drop things. Bad guys are what can drop things. Drop pickups and that kind of thing. Another ghost ore, I suppose. Let's get back into this one because I'm enjoying this so far. Whoop. I keep forgetting I can just like do that to like interrupt their asses. You can just interrupt them with the cool little right-click ability. It's pretty slick. It's like a little fella. Yeah, you see the fella? Is that bad? Are you not nice? Or are you nice? Ooh, looks like we have a choice to make. Yeah, they help the creator a lot more. Exactly, Meerkat. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not gonna be bothered. Yeah, it's like usually it's it's something that takes more effort by the creator. Yeah, if it's original, it's legit. Sometimes I'll skip it. Yeah, I've been known to like, you know, alt tab or get up and, you know, grab a snack or use the restroom. Like that's my opportunity to get up and do something else. I've been known to go elsewhere sometimes. So, random curse, force the chest open, all for 50 gold to dispel the curse. How much gold do I got? I got the monies. Or just take a small amount of gold. Let's not take a curse. Let's bribe him. You pay 50 gold, you get 80 gold. There you go. Well, there you go. And then an extra, I don't know how much that was, but an extra some amount of gold. And a hiccup. And another one. Good. Waiting for them to do like a scary thing. Break his shield and break his face. Yeah, honestly, I feel like we're doing fairly well damage-wise. The number of times I've just straight up killed somebody because we haven't had a chance to do the fun right-click ability to interrupt that like standard Halo thing. For bosses, it makes a lot more sense. Affected by freeze, enemy will immediately be deeply frozen. I do like that. Deep freeze, they get vulnerability. Vulnerability means they take more damage for 5 seconds. An ice shield on the protagonist lasting 30 seconds. Can block when coming damage instance, which is pretty cool. Ethereal Walk gets an enemy affected by freeze. That could be pretty good. I don't know if that includes bosses and like elite enemies. It probably doesn't, but I mean, what if it does? Sick. Also, I'm full of shit. Looks like barrels and boxes can include extra monies. That's kind of nice. Self promos. Oh yeah. Even better, especially if that also includes like a fun skit or a fun animation or something that's more than just like, oh hey, here's my Patreon or here's my merch shop. Like yeah, if they like build it in the video in some way, make it fun, might as well, man. Might as well. Or upgrade or go shopping. Let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. Oh dang it. What if I was like 1 gold short and one of these had the goods? I always appreciate a game where you get to just fucking abuse some barrels and crates. Just beat the shit out of them. Everything was way too expensive. Restores one. Yeah. Actually, choose one of 3 enhancement gems. Sure. Max energy permanently. Not like permanently forever for this character. Just for this run. Probably. Do I save my money? I think I might save my money. Bird is a good YouTuber. That is a good content creator right there. Yeah. His stuff is very, very good. Protagonist aura. Yeah, his stuff is good. Was Bird the one that did the "Let's Go Gambling, Aw Dang It" video? It's like a similar aesthetic of like stick figures being silly. It just didn't have the little bird fella, like the bird guy that is in all of his videos. I get it. Oh, we got it. That lightning ability is really slick. Does a lot of dammy dams. Gotta bribe this motherfucker. I'm kind of glad I saved my money then. Yeah, I don't think it's him, but it's a very similar, like, level of fidelity with the characters he designs. Oh, I misunderstood earlier. I thought that was like a third option. Yeah, so spend money. Right, okay. Yeah, let's do that one. So that's basically what I could have bought at the shop earlier, because it would have cost 50. So it's the same basic idea. Increase the player's max HP. Increases damage dealt. Increases ghost damage. I feel like I'm doing a lot of stuff myself just because that's how I usually play these kinds of games. More health probably wouldn't be a shabby idea. Yeah, 5 is not that big of a deal. I think giving me more health is probably a good idea. Like, 5 damage is nice. Not sure if that'll be quite enough to make it super, super nice. Super extra worth it. Oh, he's gonna explode. He's gonna pop. And they always pop upon death. Not a sometimes thing with these fellas, it's an always thing with these fellas. Instant kill projectile. Projectile damage is guaranteed to crit during time, so that's kind of cool. Fight a lot of projectiles, that'd be great. Time slow. Your crits are... Ooh, that's pretty cool. Pretty good. Hurtful counter. In good Hollywood, this one is a no-go. Onto an extremely powerful enemy. Maybe a boss? Maybe. A lot of the, like, really funny skit. Yeah, I know what you mean, Meerkat. Like, relatively, a lot of those YouTubers are small, small fries. Back in the day, of course, a video getting, like, 10,000 views, 50,000 views was, noteworthy. Nowadays, yeah, that's kind of a drop in the bucket. So, yeah, when there's, like, a very good skit YouTuber, like, comedy YouTuber that makes, like, something that's really funny and really clever, and it gets a couple thousand views, maybe 10,000, like, oh, that's awesome. But yeah, Meerkat's exactly right. Back in those days, it was easier for that to pop off and go viral. Because, it was a less saturated playing field. Nowadays, there's a lot of people on the internet. Man, which is pretty cringe, honestly. Imagine being on the internet and, like, doing stuff. Ugh, can't fucking imagine doing that. So cringe. Djibouti Dubs. I do like the old Djibouti Dubs videos, but I haven't seen one of his stuff, really any of his videos or any of his content in a long time. I haven't thought to check his YouTube in a while. I always assumed he kept doing stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's kind of moved on to other stuff.
Dare trespass into my domain.
This is Happy Fella. Ah, fresh meat. Executioner. Free a combo. The zappy zaps. I could have countered that one. By the time I realize there's an opportunity, I just kind of default to trying to dodge. Better dodge that shit. Now, I might not even need any of these things, because I'm kind of fucking them up a little bit. Shit. Did I ever forget? You press that, and then you press... Yeah, to suck it back in. Okay, there we go. It's a second health bar, because of course he does. It's phase 1. Oh, now he's big mad. Woo! They're doing something scary. Pretty cool little move there. Oof. Woo! Oh, we got the deep freeze, and it does work on bosses. Good to know. Give myself the suck real quick. Got that stylish finish on his ass, though. When I got the suck, when I got, like, the extra sound, I said, I know what we can do with this. The stone here, which means I guess the run keeps going. Yeah. The shibbity dot or shibbity bop. Yeah, that was a good video, and that one did pop off pretty good. Copyright from Angry Company. Oh, the Djibbity Dubs guy. Yeah, it took my brain a second to clarify between Djibbity Dubs and shibbity bop or shibbity doo. That the one video that Mirka is telling me about. I know the one he means. More health or more damage. Okay, now I'll give myself more damage. I'll do it. The Dreamcast game Power Stone. And also 2 Legion Relics. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I'm guessing that those are the things that we're like powering up for this run. And I guess the run continues. Go on to the next biome. Do I get to like piss on his throne or anything? The portal we venture. Yeah, that one. That's a fun one. That's a very fun video. Very fun video. And I went to show it to Gracie and she already knew about it. I was like, oh man, she already knows. I want to be the one to introduce her to that ridiculous video. Are you happy that I resurrected you or cleansed you from hell? Seems so thrilled. Yeah, but he does say thank you. Yeah, the animation style, it's very good. It's very fun. It's so eye-catching and so funny. A good video. And then like, oh, I didn't mean to double click. And then you like watch it sped up. Amazing. Yeah, that yeah, the animation style. Yeah, I think rotoscoping, is that the term? Where you take like the live like a live actor, but then you get like the, it's not like tracing necessarily, but yeah, it's like a, you start with live people and you turn it into like an animatified kind of deal. That protagonist aura reward. Yeah, rotoscoping, that's the good shit. Yeah, Joel Haver's a good example of that. His style is delightful. Delightful and very fun and very hilarious, honestly. And the dude's just funny. It's not just interesting animation style, but it's also like very clever ideas for his videos. Yes, I didn't mean to click quite as fast as I did through the previous conversation. Raiders from Southern Kingdoms, he says. So Drus, their first lordship. Whole territory is plunged into chaos. The anchor to this land lies within the Lord's palace. All right. They have more of our own hombres to resurrect or to cleanse. All right, there we go. Let's get back into this one, but yeah, like I said, we defeated our first boss, and he's kind of advising us forward, and I'm guessing it just leads into the next realm. Since we beat one of what I'm assuming is one of the 6, like, fellers. We killed what I'm assuming is one of the 6, like, main fellers. Oh, I got poisoned. Like, I'm guessing that's like, alright, cool, we have, like, upgrade points. Like, what is it? Meta progression upgrade points. And that's great, and that'll help us, like, have, like, ways to build up our guy more than just on a per run basis. We can have some permanent upgrades to make future runs a little bit easier for us. I'm guessing also that if we lose, we go back to the very, very, very beginning, and we have to fight that guy again. You have to beat all 6 bosses in one sitting. Singular succession. There we go. Alright, don't get got by the poison. Don't do it. Don't get got by the poison, Alex. I keep getting got by the poison. Come on, Violet. There you go. Been enjoying it quite a lot. I have heard good things about Pokemon Violet. Yeah, because it launched pretty recently. Yeah, you know what you're getting into. Yeah, and that's a fair point. I probably could start some of the newer ones without having played the entire backlog of older Pokemon. But when I tell people that, or when people say that to me, I'll remind them, well, here's the problem. I haven't played your favorite Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon Emerald. I haven't played Pokemon you know, black or white. I haven't played, you know, the ones that people really like. I haven't played Pokemon Diamond or Pearl. And then people go, okay, shit. All right, no, you really should play Pokemon Emerald first. Or you really should play Pokemon Diamond, Pearl first. So that's the problem. It's like, I could skip over a bunch, but I think there are still some I really ought to play somewhere along the way. So yeah, Aelif is like, yeah, Emerald is the good one. I think most folks probably agree Emerald probably is the best one. Probably. Yeah, land and water, and they're always pissing on each other. Right, yeah, it's kind of what I assumed. Gold gain is increased. 30 chance to dodge. Oh wait, 40% chance to dodge an attack. Cost an energy. Wait, hold on. 40% chance to dodge, but cost 1 energy. Doesn't it already cost energy to dodge? I'll take more gold. More gold sounds nice. Yeah, diamond for sure, yeah. That's awesome. You play the other ones, right, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, there's nostalgia as well, but I think just in general, diamond and emerald, I think those are remembered pretty well. So I don't think it's just nostalgia glass. I think those are legit good games. Yeah, it's the eternal tribulations of wanting to play all the games and only there being so many hours in the day. Only so many hours of free time to enjoy all the games. Get fucking stabbed out, idiot. They're launching fireballs at us? Or firebombs? Wait for them to do the thing. Alright, the lightning might take care of it for me. You wanna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Come on, I know you want to. I know you want to. You really want to throw a firebomb at me so I can counter it. It'd be real cool. There you go. Good boy. I'm guessing it was because I was too close. I don't know why he was just standing there, but I'm guessing his attacks have an arc to them and he knew he couldn't reach me. It is funny because I had him backed up into the corner, so he couldn't go nowhere. Motherfucker was stuck like a doofus. Let's just take the card. Pay the fee. Bribe him for the Blackstones. Which I think you also take with you. I think you take with you... I think you use that for like weapon upgrades in the town. I don't think you use that during the runs. I mean, there are definitely some things that you want to use when you have the runs. I mean, there's things that are more helpful than others. Oh, somebody was doing some... Oh, he's got a gun! Motherfucker just got his fucking gat out here, huh? Alright. Take care of his ass. Get that perfect dodge. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Oh. There we go. Gunfellas in my Diablo game. Get that shit out of here. Charge stacks against frozen guys. Do the Frost Nova, which is cool. Heavy attacks grant... Let's see. There's the counterattack one. Yeah. We've seen this one a number of times. Resilience damage. Wonder if I should, yeah, maybe take this one. Or upgrade one of these guys. So I replace this one. A chance to apply freeze on hit, which can be very good. I'm guessing heavy attack is the same as, like, the charge attack, but maybe it isn't, honestly. Attack of elemental vulnerability, lantern skill. Let's do this one. Okay, replace that one. And now we have a choice. Protagonist aura or aura upgrade. Aura upgrade sounds kind of cool. Let's do that one. Yeah, so far I would say, like in the first biome in particular, the combat was pretty forgiving. But here's where that ranged one would actually be kind of nice. Now, since my, like, fancy ability is melee only, I'm like, I have a harder time, like, punishing with my really cool, like, I guess that's a heavy attack, the special attack, the right-click one. I have a harder time punishing with that one when they're far away. So, the ultimate trade-off, of course. I have to quaff a potion pretty soon. We're getting a little bit low on health. Yeah, overall, it's like pretty forgiving. They give you a lot of windows for parrying, a lot of opportunities to like damage dudes in creative ways. And like it rewards you, of course, if you do like a really cool kind of maneuver. Oh, they fucking stunned me out of my cool maneuver. Oh, I want to hit the other guy. And I can just drop him. There we go. Out, and the poison is gone. Very good. Every time those little wispy things happen, I think that the wispy thing is the leftover from me using my special attack, my skills. I think that's what that is. That thing that kind of like dissipates after a minute. Because I know sometimes you get the gold picks up and you have to walk over to those and pick those up manually. If it's from like an elite enemy or a boss. And I think this goes on top of these things. One of these. Or oh no, this is the upgrades. Right, this is the upgrade. 45 to... Yeah, let's upgrade that one. That's a good one. It's been a good damage dealer for us. We have gold, which is not quite as exciting, or more aura farming. Let's do more aura farming. What this mouth do? Chaos patterns, you see. Oh, the plague. I wonder if I need to write these down. Or I sacrifice something. Destroy the pattern. Refill it with blood. Gently touch the wall to gain the insights. Well, we're trying to fight against the forces of chaos and evil. I am curious. I am curious. Every fragment of a chaos cultist surfaces in your mind and an item materializes beside you. Take a drink, because that did use quite a bit of health. A reward is Gluttony's Seal. I don't know if that is an item, or if it's like a blueprint for an item. And if it's an item, if it's a thing we have available now, or if it's a thing that we will have available to us in the next run. Sure enough, it's available to us now. 1 HP every 5 attacks. That's pretty cool. Actually, very good. Can I go again? Nope, as a one-time thing. Hopefully that didn't, like, damn me into eternal heck-nation. So that real quick. Give myself the suck. Oh, I can't block that one. Boom. Alright, the poison's gone. That gold, is he gonna explode? Oh, he froze. Blueprint for a bloodless ritual ring. And those kinds of things go in, I guess, like to this side over here. There we go. Except these, I guess, are effects that are active. Because I did have that other effect that was over here. Yeah, so that's an item that will, once it's crafted, will, I guess, appear in future run attempts. Well, we're not going to need future run attempts because I'm going to beat this first try, obviously. I like to think that we've been doing okay, but I know we're going to have some pretty significant upticks. Ouch. Yeah, in damage. Like, I know it's coming. There we go. I kind of did the teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. I kind of, like, jumped right behind him. Kind of sick. Like, that was a little bit spicier. I know there's going to be more of those kinds of situations where I'm getting, like, kind of, like, getting nickel and dimed, chipping away at my health. Or you have just these sudden difficulty spikes where things get really scary. I know that's coming. But really, yeah, so far, the game gives you a lot of ways to deal with combat situations. It's not like some games where you need to parry to stand a chance. You need to counterattack. You need to riposte. This game, it's like, yeah, you can do, like, the interruption technique. Or you can just spam your abilities. You can just do regular attacks. And I would say it rewards you if you do the more finesseful attack strategies. But yeah, really, we've been doing pretty okay so far just with regular attacks and just trying to have good timing. The parry window or the perfect dodge window is pretty generous. The stamina recovery is pretty nice too. So yeah, I would say the game is not like at all expecting like perfection from you. So and to that regard, it's not really a Souls-like, you know, nor is it really described as being one. I'm liking it so far. It's good. And I think the counterattack thing, I was wondering, what does counterattack mean? I think counterattack means if they deal damage to you, it applies that effect automatically. It's not like a parry, like auto attack thing. It's not like that. Extends the time stop by a little bit more. After suppression to the soul state. Soul state means you don't get harmed for 5.5 seconds. Damage by 5%. Just do more time stopping and time slowing. That sounds nice. Not an effect we've really invested a lot into, but it's nice. Pokemon Crystal, yeah. Let's see, Crystal would have been... Would Crystal have been adjacent to, like, Diamond and Pearl? Is that what those three were? As I know, with Emerald, it was Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And Emerald was, like, the definitive version. Or something like that. I'm assuming Crystal was, yeah, like, adjacent to Diamond and Pearl. As being one of, like, the preferred generations. Because it seems like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald was, like... That was one of the preferred generations, and then Diamond, Pearl, and something else was another one of the generations that people liked a lot. Okay, Chris was something else. Okay, yeah. I'm showing my lack of Pokemon knowledge. Another hit. Full shockwave ability. Is what I would say if it wasn't super fucking lame like an idiot. Gonna throw something? You guys got some schmoves, so I'll give him that. Oh, and they pop. Ouch. Actually, I don't think that hit me, but it almost did. Actually, I wanna like go to that one. Ow. Oh, that corner. Ouch. Right, now I can fuck him up a little bit. Like when he just kind of goes on like a 3-hit combo that's nowhere near me. He's just kind of like flopping out, doing his own thing. I'm noticing he's not doing anything that gives me the chance for the for like the punish. Do my own damn self. Let's get my lightning to do my dirty work for me. Oh, he's Madge. Good, he should be Madge. Be Madge as hell. Oh, he summoned a friend! I mean, I can punish him, or I could just straight up kill him. That's not good. Out of stamina. Gotta deal with that fella. It's gonna continue to be a problem. Wish I could get him out of this corner. I got that perfect dodge. The very generous timer, like I was, or window, like I was saying. Still not dead. Bro, you're being cringe. Don't be cringe. Don't post cringe on main to lose subscriber. Oh, I realized I killed him. I killed him with the electric ability. Just continues to pay dividends, especially since we upgraded it. Got some more of the purple boys. Is the 5th generation on Game Boy Color? Oh, Game Boy Color. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So wait, so would that have been like the? Well, you said the 5th game, not the 5th generation. Because, yeah, the last game I played was Pokemon Gold Silver. Crystal wouldn't have been part of Gold Silver, would have been, because that's a 2nd generation. Although, I guess I can't remember what the 3rd entry was. Because usually they do, like, a 3rd game. That's, like, considered, like, the definitive version. Oh, so that was, like, the completion of Gold and Silver. Interesting, okay. Because, yeah, that was the last one I played. So I'm old as shit with you, Farsight. I'm right there with you, bro. I can't make fun of you, because I'm making fun of myself if I do that. Take one more slurp. Okay. Haven't had to spend money yet. Or at least not on the healing stations. I'll just continue. Like we've been playing relatively smart. Merchant room? I like how it's like... The merchant is a haberdasher every time. The game is 25 years old. Not or you're saying Farsight is 25 years old. Farsight, you're so young. 25 years old, Farsight? Man. Happy 21st birthday 4 years ago, Farsight, you young buck. Young stud. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The game is 25 years old, which I do not doubt. It's always a little bit sobering when you hear that kind of thing, where it's like, oh, 25 years old, or 25 years. The game is 25 years old. I was there, Gandalf. 400 years ago. I was there. Here, I'll just throw a little thing at you. Have fun. I'm just gonna like from afar, so I don't get the fucking don't get the poison stank on my ass. No poison stank, please. Actually, what I should be doing whenever I do that, I should just go ahead and suck when things are quiet. I don't know how long it lasts. I mean, it'd be cool if it lasted forever. Yeah, now the next time I do like a cool guy attack, it'll be extra spicy. Ouch. Get frozen, idiot. Yeah, the counterattack ability is actually kind of nice. It's like thorns, but the fact that it applies frozen means it's like thorns with spice. I wish I was 25 years old again. On the one hand, you know, I understand the phrase youth, like, what is it? Time is wasted on the youth, or being young is wasted on the youth. Like, I understand that. But at the same time, like, I don't miss my 20s. I was an anxious mess in my 20s. I'm much happier in my 30s. So, like, you know, if I had the time back, like, would I do it differently? Maybe a little bit, but, like no, I wouldn't want to, like, go back in time. If I went back in time, no thank you. But if I could, like, have the time and, like, have more of it, yeah, maybe. I'd consider it. So the freeze damage. Yeah, the freeze is not so much about damage. It's more about the crowd control. That part's kind of neat. Go do that one. Yeah, the time slow. Because we've been, especially when there's a lot of projectiles, that's where that perfect dodge comes in real clutch. Really been enjoying that. Those are decorative barrels, not real barrels. I don't need the healing reward, so I'll take the feeling reward. And by that I mean relic. I'll probably even just upgrade one of these relics. An opportunity to do so. Oh, I was trying to get that guy. Oh shit, he did the double. The daily double. Let's see, I'm trying to deal with the fucking dudes behind me. There we go. Yeah, the moment I turn around and I'm like ready for them to do the jump attack is when they're like gonna just do. Oh, they're either gonna die or they're gonna do like an unblockable attack or just something else completely different. Spend the money for. It's probably gonna be money for a bigger amount of money. So I spend 50 and get 98, such a specific amount. So 48 net gain. Break that shield. Break that shield to the tune of the intro to that Devo song, Whip It, where he goes, correct that whip. Break that shield. Motherfucker is nipple and diming me with that 6 damage every goddamn time. It's an insult. Disaster statue. Doom resolution, each stack of burn, freeze on palsy, does more damage. We're not really doing any Doom right now. Like I should go ahead and get this one. Or I just randomly upgrade a relic. Which is also valid. Damage equal, yeah. Oh, with the afflicted rend, which we don't do. We don't do rend right now. I'll upgrade that one. There we go. That works. Ah, poison. Ghost Aura, or another relic upgrade, or replacement, but probably will be an upgrade. I think I've got another space. Actually, I guess it just keeps growing. This bar on the bottom. Let's go this way. So off work tomorrow. Time for some gaming, says Aleph. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it! Take that shield. Whip. Are you gonna do the thing? Nope, he's doing unblockable. You see what I mean? You see this bullshit? Ouch. Actually, I think I got the perfect parry off there. Oof. I was gonna say, I want to break that guy's shield, not do a charge attack on you. But we do have that vampirism thingy. This thing right here, every 5 attacks. Which means, like, not just attacks, but landing a hit. 5 hits. You get, is it 1 HP? Yeah, 1 HP, which is, you know, does add up. You know, especially if you're attacking a lot and not taking a ton of damage. It'd be even better for a lower damage weapon, like a short sword. Pay the money. Pretty much always pay the fee, because the curses, I'm assuming they stick with you. Like, for a while. I don't know if they're permanent, but Debuffs and such are not my bag. To avoid that if I can help it. This guy first. Did I get the punish? Got the shield broken. I was gonna say, can I do the really cool 3-hit combo that I like so much? Yes, I can. Ghost attacks on deep frozen targets. Like I'm not using the ghost stuff very often. I feel like I'm because the ghost stuff, that would be the that's like the 1 and 2 abilities. Like I like those abilities, but I don't use them that much. Drop 1 more gold, just one more gold. It's not a huge difference. This one I kind of like though. Yeah, I kind of like that one a lot actually. Let's do that one. Get the suck. Yeah, I got that one added in. I'm guessing it does expire after a minute though, because otherwise you could kind of game the system in your favor to always have that like charged up and ready to go. Yeah, or you can do like multiple of them. Yeah, it seems. Oh, I guess that's the thing though. You're still spending the mana. I guess that's the difference, but still, it recharges relatively quickly in combat. Is that an extremely powerful enemy? Boss number 2 coming in hot. Did it carry over? It did carry over, to their credit. That's kind of nice. Who we do with now? Is it Skeleton King? Undead fella. Kind of green fart cloud. And a dude to his side.
You dare challenge me?
And a gun. Maybe, or saber, maybe. The dude and a lady. I don't have the 3-hit combo anymore. I lost it. I got aid. Perfect dodge. Oh. Be careful. There's 2 of them. Any situation where I can damage them both is extra ideal. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's summoning the rats. The vermin. Oh, I think they fuck me if I touch them. Ouch, that hit me. Oh, but then a raid happened. That's the opposite of ouch. That's a happy. There's a lot of shit happening. There's a lot of shit happening. This must be something like doing damage to them. God. Must be damaging him if I'm they're like getting scared. Oh, she's summoning other friends of herself. That's Shake. What's up, Shake? And Elgaso. Hold on, was that an Elgaso resub? As I live and breathe. That's exactly what that was. Thank you, buddy. Playing Netherworld Covenant, a game that up until very recently felt pretty easy, and now this boss is getting a little weird. Oh, I need to get a little weird with it. We're getting like some bosses that are getting really spicy and like very spammy with a bullshit. The good news is I do a decent amount of damage. Also, I got this person. I got Baby in a corner, so I got her knocked out. They're probably both gonna have like a second phase. I don't think... Oh, actually, or he's Ornsteining. Maybe he's Ornsteining and Smoing. Maybe by killing his wife first, he's like big Angie, maybe. Oh, he would teleport away the second I try to punish. The rats. Is this the Chicago? What is it? The Chicago sidewalk rat? Chicago sidewalk. Like a rat shrine. I like how they're just like a little swarm of them, little swarm of fellas. Fucking got his ass. All right, I was kind of getting my titty slapped around there, but I did a retroactive titty slappage myself. There we go. There we go. We got Thespio. We got Shake. Thank you, Shake. We're playing Netherworld Covenant. It's still in early access. It's a kind of Diablo-inspired roguelike kind of thing. It's pretty cool so far. Got some cool new weapons. Got some what's the word? Meta progression tokens. Meta progression currency, so I can upgrade my guy in fun ways. Shake was playing. Oh, he's playing ball pit, of course. Of course. He says there was a lot of balls being played with and fondled. I would have it no other way. Yeah, the rat hole. The rat hole. It's weird because when I first heard about the rat hole, I just assumed it was New York. Apparently, it's in Chicago, which is driving distance for me. So at some point, I need to do my pilgrimage where I get to drive to Chicago, visit the rat hole, and offer some kind of tribute. I don't know what kind of tribute. I guess cheese. Cheese would be the obvious tribute. But thank you though, Shake. Thank you for that raid. It's very sweet of you. Shake raids me all the damn time. Had a really fun time getting to play games with Shake and Alias and Krath last night. I know Shake's favorite was, of course, the Ball Buddies game. Everyone loved that one the most. But no, of course, the highlight really was the Free for Fall game. I liked the Crash Out Crew. I liked the what was the first one we played? Oh yeah, the Yap Yap game. I liked all the things we played, even the ball busting game. But yeah, that Free for Fall game, I suspect we'll have more of that in our future. Speaking of enjoying things, I always enjoy when Shake has clips to share. So Shake, if you're still listening in, or if any of your viewers, any of your lovely viewers from the raid, have any Shake clips you want to share, doesn't have to be from tonight, could have been from, from a few weeks ago. I never judge, but if there's anything of yours you want to share, or anything of Shake's you guys like to share, would love to see it. In the meantime, I'm going to give myself more health, as I got slapped around there a little bit. Let's see if there's anything else to claim while we're here. Yeah, they got like fucking dung piles full of bones and shit in the corner. This is the second area. They're flaying corpses. That's how they fucking do it. This is the second area. Is he sitting on an invisible chair? I think he is. It's the second area of the game, the second boss. And the first boss was kind of like a sort of butcher-inspired kind of guy. Sort of, he was an executioner. Looked like a minotaur, kind of, sort of. And the second dude, by law, has to be some kind of undead thing. He was like kind of undead, but also rat-infused, rat-obsessed. We got his ass, and now we've cleansed his soul, and now his soul speaks to us. Expresses gratitude. Go to the Galloping Ghost. I'll confess I've never heard of the Galloping Ghost, but it does sound like something I would enjoy. Yeah, I'm in St. Louis, which is like maybe 5 or so hours away from Chicago, so, it's a day trip or a train ride. Done it before, but it's been a couple years since I've been up there. Yeah, the Galloping Ghost. Thank you for the recommendation, Enon. That does sound pretty cool. Yeah, it's a bit of a drive. I mean, I've done it, I'm not a stranger to it. You grow up in the Midwest, you're used to long car drives to get, anywhere, obviously. My wife is from, so I live in St. Louis, and my wife was born and raised here, whereas I grew up in Illinois. So, and I'm used to, driving a half an hour to get to anywhere. But, but Gracie, she's used to being like, oh, yeah, let me to get to that other suburb, it's a 5-10 minute drive. So, to her, whenever we're, visiting my family or something like that, it's always like, oh, this car ride's a little long, Alex, what the hell? Also, don't panic. Don't panic. I've observed a spider. I'm going to employ diplomacy. Right? Going to employ diplomacy. And not just a spider, but he's doing the he's slowly lowering himself down. Going to apply diplomacy. Don't worry about why I've grabbed a Kleenex. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little head. I think he heard me, because now he's started to go he's trying to climb back up. He was trying to climb back up. It's like he's listening. He's listening. He heard my every word. He's stream sniping. He's in the chat. Quick, scan the chat for John Q Spider. Well, okay, maybe don't anymore, because I diplomatically escorted him outside the premises. There was... Here's what happens. Here's what happens when you're in the Midwest. You get a lot of brown recluses. So, you see a spider, it's like, I don't want to fuck with it. Now, granted, this one was dangling from a web. I don't think brown recluses are web weavers, so I think it probably was harmless, but, I've kind of adopted a, maybe not a scorched earth policy, but if they're inside, sorry, but them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. It says I've had some interesting experiences in St. Louis. St. Louis is an odd place. St. Louis is an odd place. I've lived here. I've lived in the area for a long time. I grew up an hour and a half or so away. So kind of far, but not that far. And so I've been in the area, familiar with the area for a long time. And yeah, it has its quirks. It has good quirks. It has some very not good quirks. So it's an odd place. For some, it's great. Others don't like it, and I don't fault them for it. That's the brush burner. Yes, yes. Yeah, diplomacy machine. There you go. I like it. It includes, yeah, speaking softly and carrying a big stick. That's right. Well, in my case, it was a Kleenex. Carry a big Kleenex. Speak softly and carry a big Kleenex. Sounds like you're doing something questionable in the porn in the 18 plus theater. Anyway, so we killed the big baddie. This is big baddie number 2 out of 6. There's 6 big baddies total in this game. And of course it's a roguelike, so you have to kill all the bosses in one go. And you're earning meta progression, you're earning like upgrade currencies, like you're leveling up your guy eventually. So you're not expected to get it in the first try, obviously, but the idea, of course, is to eventually build yourself up so that you can go and kill all 6 baddies, big baddies, in one single try. As for this fella, yeah, talk about Drus, which I wasn't sure if that was like the name of the baddie or the name of like their kingdom. I think it was the name of the dude and the lady. I just said taint, by the way, the taint of the chaos. Strengthen your inner defenses. I plan to do just that, my friend. And now I will take 1 drinky, and then I'll do a drink. Fill that one up as well, because your maximum is 3 right now of healing potions. Note that it's not a Dark Souls game. It's not an SS flask. It's just a healing potion. Onto a regular old-fashioned protagonist aura reward, which means a new biome. New biome just dropped. We went from like, you know, spooky dungeon to, well, really the first dungeon area was like indoor dungeon. The second one was like poison marshland kind of sort of. This one's looking like dockland. So, you know, we're mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, we got some shipyards. Pretty cool. Like how I'm trying to attack the boxes and my guy's like actually trying to get our ghost friend here. Was once the most prosperous spot in the Empire's northwestern frontier. Have a good night, 8-Bit Llama. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Always a good time. Always a good time getting to hang out with Mr. 8-Bit Llama. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Not a very good llama. I've learned over the years he's not that good at being a llama, but he's good at being a person. He's a good person. Which is, you know, pretty. That's a pretty okay combination. You split the difference. You know, not everyone can be perfect. Short-term refuge from the plague. Oh, so okay, so yeah, the plague I guess was related to what we were seeing in the previous biome, where like you'd kill a fucking zombie dude and they'd pop into this big old plague cloud. More chaos shit awaits. The barrels are the true scary thing. Oh, frost magic, that's my thing. They're copying. Here, I'll punish that. Throw one of those things at you. There we go. And then freeze him. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, if you get the cool like big attack, if you get the cool like big fancy attack on somebody when they got the little halo above their heads, it stuns them and does big tasty damage. Tasty, delicious damage. If it's a red or like an orange aura above their heads, you can't block those, or you can't interrupt them. You can dodge them, but you can't just interrupt them. Bonk. Something else now. No, there was not. Yeah, big armor fella. I want to break that shield before I do anything. Yeah, get that. Oh, it didn't break it. What? Uh-oh, I'm in the corner. Yep, that's me in the corner. Get his ass, get the charge attacks. Was enough to stun. Oh, now he's lost. Oh, he didn't lose his shield. Oh, but we got stunned normally. Fucking bullying his ass. And another one. Oh, shit. But I got the counter maneuvers. Kind of able to just bullet the shit out of him, honestly. It's kind of cool. Like, eventually he'll break out of it, right? Or can I just continue to wail on him? Let's continue to wail on him. There we go. We got a couple things. We got rare, by the way. Perfect dodge guarantees. That's pretty good. We do perfect dodges fairly often. Pretty good. I think I will take that one. That's pretty darn good. See why that was rare. Quite nice. Quite nice. A couple hits there. Relic reward, which means if we don't like the relics, we could just upgrade one of our existing ones, or protagonist aura. The protagonist aura one's nice because they're always, I think, stacking upon the previous ones. I don't think you have to overwrite them. I don't think there's like a maximum amount, whereas there is a maximum amount of relics. There we go. Get that interruption. Not sure what these guys do. I know they explode into ice, which is cool, literally. Do the big suck, and then get him the big attack. Now he's fucking dead. I said, now he's fucking dead. There we go. That health bar has a weird tendency to, like, stay full for a long time. Or not stay full, but, like... it looks empty. Oh, shit. It looks empty, and then suddenly it's like, hey, man, why are you still alive? What the hell, bro? There we go. So that's the next way to go. Any other destructible things. You can sometimes find some extra money in the destructible dealios. Dare I say this area might be a little bit more expansive. Like where you can explore. Oh, never mind. That's invisible. Alright, never mind. I thought that was like a third area. A third forbidden area. We do get 3 rounds of this, though. I was gonna say, do I get the fancy attack? Whoop. Gotta get out of that one, though. Crap, I need more of the juice. Actually, I might just kill both of them. Yeah, it did kill both of them. Excellent. I didn't actually notice that there were, like, the ratings, but I see them now. Gain 1 gold upon taking damage. This doesn't... It's only 1 gold, man. It doesn't seem that exciting. And there's no reroll, is there? Plus F rerolls. F do. F. Oh, that was the thing down there. Never mind, never mind. Different part of the UI. That one's okay. 0.2 energy. Yeah, that one's just... they're all just kind of okay. Suck that one in. Alright, so we can go for a relics reward, which is solid, or a gold. Gold reward is so unexciting. I mean, we have enough gold now where a shop, like a merchant, would be legit kind of interesting. Of course, I keep spending my gold on nullifying those curse openings. Pick of the devil. There's one right there. Oh, I was gonna say, this guy's just begging to get interrupted. You too. Everyone just wants a little bit something, something. Can't say I blame him. Except now I've, like, damaged everybody a little bit. Oh, he exploded. Lose that shield. Unbecoming of you. Ouch. Blueprint for Origin Breaking Wand. Interesting name. Yeah, so it's a large amount of blackstone. Yeah, that's meta progression shit right there, baby. 35. That's a respectable amount. Large is subjective. It's in the eye of the penis holder, but yes. See what they mean. Gonna say, wait. Oh, I was trying to interrupt the other guy. That's your doing, isn't it? Whoa, fucking flame pisser over here. Good lord almighty. Oop. What am I doing? I got a rage thing. I can just throw this shit at them, and that'll solve all my problems. Kinda getting fucked up. Wish I could just look up and see how far it has to go. Might do a little healy majig in a little bit here. Just the relic. The Frost Nova damage. That's kind of specific is the problem. Energy, which is nice. All frozen, yield the water slide. Yeah, these are all just okay. These are all just okay. I think I'll just upgrade one. One of the existing ones. And then I'll... Oh, I did get some health back just now. Feel less bad. Because we do have the one Healy thing. Every 5 attacks you get 1 health back, maximum 10 per level. Or per room, that is. Pretty good. And by room, or area, when they say area, I assume they mean, like instance of combat. Aura upgrade is not bad. Did say I have an interesting amount of gold, but I think the upgrade the auras are more exciting. I think the aura upgrades are probably more valuable for the shot. Yeah, this guy's distracted anyway. Throw that shit. Go with fire. Oh crap! Around out of the juice. Flame attack is brutal. Stunned. He's really upset about it, as he should be. He's stunned. He's really dead about it, as he is be. But I saw like another shape over here, and I got excited thinking there was like a dude over there. No dudes. 49 gold. All right, cool. But that's not the real reward we're after. That's just an incidental reward. Let's continue towards the real shit. Oh, we got a friend we can rescue. Another. Give myself the suck. Break his shield. Let's do I want to do the cool attack. I'm gonna break all their shields. Instead I'm just bullying this one guy. There we go. They get the upgrade. More gold gained, just percentage-wise. This one's pretty good. 0.8. That one's nice. I think I will take that one. Here's another friend we can rescue. Is his name Laser? Maybe it's like Laser. Maybe it's like pronounced differently, but his name is Laser. All I can think is fucking dodgeballs. Here's our teammate, Laser, and our other teammate, Blazer. All right, so now I get to like choose to rescue him. I think is how it works in the next room. That is. Now before I make my choice, yeah, the Fallen Soul, or go for a standard powerful enemy. I think I want to do the Fallen Soul because I think. So I can't remember, what do you get when you like rescue one of your bros? Do they show up back in the encampment? I was gonna see if I'd missed anything else. Or do you? I think you get a cool item. You get a cool item out of it. So I will rescue we'll cleanse the soul of our fallen brethren. Laser's shattered soul. I'm sorry about your soul, Laser. Maybe if you had a cooler name. Actually, no. That is a pretty cool. It's like a funny name. I missed. Oh shit! That was my chance to punish. Oh shit! I'm taking a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Ouch. Got that punish, which gave me that that timer for the good crit. Not doing as much damage as I was last time, so my ability to talk shit is diminished. Oh shit! Every time there's an opportunity, I squander it like a dumbass. The drink. Ouch. That's kind of my fault. That ground pound. Oh shit. God damn it. I feel like I need to be paying more attention to what he's doing, not less about my positioning. What about he's up to? They go through walls? Kinda, but it does get slowed. It can hit through walls though. No question there. Okay, that's some cool shit. Some annoying shit. Oh. Oh, wrong button. Q? There we go. I'm just standing there. I was like, how? Why is that not working? Oof. Could have one good, like, stun punish. Jesus. Oh. No more heals. Trying to rescue my homie. Has led me to ruin, potentially. Oh, he dodged it. What a cheater. Using his abilities to do things that his, like, demon powers gave him. Oh, okay, but the sparks got him, so we'll take it. Only got 31 gold, and I had to spend all my goddamn heals for that one. 30 Blackstone's pretty good, though. Oh, he did give me a recovery. Okay, so we got a pity recovery. Actually, I think that means the next area will give us recovery. I think that's what that means. I knew you'd come. I always come. I always come for my boys. Taking refuge in the Nether Lantern. New abilities unlocked. Oh, so that's why you want to rescue the homies. Because, yeah, that seems like it's a much harder fight than the standard, like, elevated scary fellers. Anything else cool around here? Probably no barrels or anything. I got fucked up a little bit there. Anything else? Nope. Good talk. Good talking at you. And I'm guessing that is like stuff that helps all future runs. It's not just abilities that can show up in this run. It's abilities that can show up in like all subsequent runs. And now it's worth to spend the money to say, yes, I'll take the 2 free heals. Like, I'll take those, yeah. Oh, I misunderstood the assignment. What you're supposed to do in that instance is you don't just take the free heals, you spend the money and then take the pot. I should have spent the money, because there's 2 inputs. There's one for E and one for T. E is take, and then T is purchase more. I thought I could take those 2 and then just buy more. Turns out that's not how that works. Little unfortunate. Little unfortunate, but now I know. And I still have something. I'll probably need to use that pretty soon. If I can get that natural healing, going for a few rooms, I'll see if I can hold off, but I know I'll need it sooner than later. Area upgrade, or aura upgrade, or relics upgrade. Probably the aura. Probably the aura. Ada. 20 right now. I would say at the rate we're going, we're probably gonna lose fairly soon, because there's that uptick in difficulty that we knew was coming. We knew there was gonna be like some kind of upswing in the game's requirements, you know, in our skill level, what the game is expecting of us. I'm having a fun time. It is a good game. This has all just been our first run. So I'd say the run is probably likely to end fairly soon, which is maybe for the best, since I do have to get up at a reasonable hour for torque in the morning. New fella. Oh, it's a Cthulhu-inspired lad, mayhaps. Or magic. So I can't just spam my stuff. I can do those, though. Oh, shit, he's got some, like, big reach. Like, juicing up his boys. Oh, he, like, birthed the little guy. Oh, man, yeah. I keep referencing, like, Diablo in a lot of ways, but that interaction right there was very much a Diablo 2 inspired kind of deal. In Act 4 of Diablo 2, the dudes that can, like, implant extra little, like, dudes to burst out of dead bodies. Or to burst out of an enemy when they die. Enhancement gem. Yeah, sure. 50 gold. Why the fuck not? And probably more health. Yeah, probably more health. Yeah. Now, it's more max health. I'm not sure if that actually healed me at all. But it's helpful. And it's healthful. Throw that shit at him. There we go. Give that the suck. Good. Wrong button. The dodge there. Oh, I was hoping I had another one. Another cool spell charged up. Oh man, the reach. Okay. Have a drink. That's out of commission. Their range is impressive. Thankfully, thank goodness that lightning ability kind of carried me though. That lightning ability kind of did the work. Did the work. And they really want me to upgrade the gold intake. They really want me to upgrade that one. 2.1 seconds. Yeah, probably that one. That's pretty good. Love me some good crit opportunities. Healing reward, I might take that one. It's not as exciting as Relic reward, but it will encourage a little bit more longevity. And I really do mean just a little bit. Do I have to fight things to get the healing? No. No, you do not. And I got some meta progression nuggets. That was very well worth. Very well worth. So now let's see if I understand this correctly. So I say, Yes, let's buy. Oh, I misunderstood it twice in a row because I'm a dumbass. Okay, I thought you could like buy more healing replacements. I thought that's what like the money thing meant. I didn't realize it meant you receive a health or you receive a money. I thought it was I want to spend money to get more health added. Well, don't I feel like a dumbass? That was a waste. But now we know it's never a waste if learning has happened. Is what I tell myself. Gosh darn it. That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, learning is part of the deal. It's part of how this kind of thing goes. No one's an expert out of the starting gate. Guys, big and scary. Running the fuck away as he should. These fucking spiky boys will be the death of me. Got soul in. Get that shit out of here. I'll take that as well. I confidently went up to him and tried to use my cool special ability, but I was out of mana. Now that I'm relying on that ability a lot more, I'm like seeing what's happening when you're not as manaful, not as plentifully maned up. You have a shield? I think you just have two cool swords. Oh shit, that's dangerous. You're stunned. There we go. Speaking of which, there's my chance. I got him up against the wall. Had him in the corner. There we go. Their area cleared, but we're not done with this like room though. Or I'll say it the other way. Room cleared, but not the area cleared. Right, I don't want to be back here. Yep, it's bad. Whip, whip, whip. I'm gonna break that shield. I'm gonna break that shield. I want to pat that down. Oh, I didn't break the other guy's shield. What the hell? Silly of me to not follow through. Now I got mana out the bing bong out here. Get shielded, idiot. Or anti-shielded. Whip. Actually, would have been an opportunity for a perfect crit or a perfect dodge crit punish, but got too far away, and I didn't want to. I was too chicken shit to close the deal. Close it. A rare one. If the ghost attack kills an enemy, that's kind of cool. Energy refund. I'm using them a lot more. Damage reduced, but ghost damage goes up. Ooh, that's a commitment. I don't know if I can sign up for. More damage to bosses and elites. That's pretty cool. Elites are what I'm concerned about. Elites and bosses. And this is the main thing. Speaking of which, speaking of elites and bosses. We have a boss awaiting. We have no additional heals. The first boss was kind of a walk in the park. The second boss was a noticeable uptick in difficulty. I suspect the third boss, will be even more significant uptick, rather. Just one guy, but don't underestimate. Is it like some kind of revenant, maybe?
Your soul shall belong to
He's doing the Babe Ruth thing. Pointing at the stadium. Pointing at the stands.
no mercy.
It's sorted, you idiot. Can I punish? Yes, I can. He's got a gun. Lame. Bringing a gun to a sword fight. Maybe I'm the one that brought a sword to a gunfight. I guess every fight is a gunfight if one guy brings a gunfight. Or a gun. Whoop. We know a lot of these guys like to have second health bars. Oh, dangerous. Wait, did he make friends? Oh, he's blowing shit up. I'm having too much fun. Oh my god. He made a whole bunch of broskies. Who are very, like, ouch. Who are very ouch. Yeah, they don't have a lot of health. I'm just gonna get. Oh shit. I'm gonna guess that you will have a second health bar, because this is not as bad as I was expecting, but it's not easy. Actually, I say that now that I'm seeing how much damage I'm not doing to him. Oh fuck. Oh, he's entered gamer mode. All right, so this is the second health bar basically. Ooh, I'm dead. That's okay. Yeah, that basically was just like an part. He like entered in like proper do shit real mode. Do shit for real. All right, well, that was our first run. Our first run. That was I'd like to think we did all right. Game time 56 minutes. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I guess I've been pausing a lot. I guess I've been doing a lot of fucking around. We've acquired a lot of the meta progression points, which is good. What's up, Bowser? Appreciate you popping in. Watch the conclusion of our first run of this game. But now we can see what kind of cool stuff we could potentially unlock. I'm kind of curious. Yeah. So, all right. So as we're rescuing the fallen souls, they are indeed populating our base. And that's kind of a cool little detail. So not only does it give you more abilities that you can unlock, but it helps to populate your village. His name is Laser, by the way. That I will never not find that delightful. And and each dude you rescue specifically can offer new abilities, which is pretty neat. And not just for the starting guy, but for additional characters. Oh no, I'm a dumbass. Never mind. No, this is all just for the same character. But you can cycle between them really easily. Chapter 2 is when you find Brendan. So this guy we're talking to right now, I think. That's kind of cool. And to unlock more, you spend these thingies. That's cool. Okay, cool. This is Finn. Unending hunger, he says. Same thing. I can just like zoom around to any of these in any order, which is nice. That was the starting area. So the starting guy, that is. Yeah, I mean, that magic flying sword has been very good for me. I think it makes sense to have some kind of ranged attack for a character like this. That's been a good one for me. Hold the skill button to parry it. Oh, that does give you a parry. Cool. That's cool. Maintain a defensive stance. Oh, that's also nice too. So you can also block with it. That's pretty cool. So that truly is a proper counterattack. That's awesome. That's awesome, yeah. Tough choices. I mean, I like all these things we're seeing. Oh, that's the training. I don't want to do the training. Or the training ground, rather. I'm curious. My soul feels incomplete, she says. If I talk to Archer Lady. Yes, even though I don't have a crossbow, these are ghost abilities, so it's like a ghost crossbow or a ghost piercing shot. And of course, one of the starting ones... Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of the blacksmith's stuff, I think. No, it was this guy. Was it? Who was it? Somebody gives you choices. Yeah. This guy was the one who gives you this as the greater reach. The greater reach with the short bow. And now I'm starting to see, like, the benefit of this one over the longsword. The longsword is very cool. Great for chaining combos and shit. But this one has much better reach. And when you're trying to reach a stunnable bad guy, it does kind of make all the difference. Gotta get blueprints for the others. We did get a bunch of other cool blueprints, so I'm kind of curious what else that would entail. There's a starting guy. We saw his stuff already. Blacksmith's got some stuff. This lady's got some stuff. This is the upgrade person, I think. Yes. I got a whole bunch of upgrade nuggets. Now, before I go spending, I like to take in all the options. So we found a lot of blueprints. So these are all like accessories, I think. Can I unlock more accessory slots? Yeah, we got this one, which is cool. 1 HP for every 2 monsters killed. That's actually pretty good. Stamina by 2. That's also good. Damage dealt to all elite. That's really good. Holy moly. I love all these. You have to repair it. Can you upgrade them? No. I mean, yeah, they're all really solid. Like, that's great. That one's good. But I mean, that one's like, oh my god, if I could have both of these, I would just die. Elite boss enemies by 20%. Just killed, yeah. Pretty impressive, but I wonder how you get other slots. Oh, complete different difficulties. Okay, that's how you do it. That's the way you do it. They didn't go spend crazy, so another melee weapon, Lost Saber. Faster attack speed, slower or lower damage, higher crit chance. Enemy kill increase the character damage by 6 for 8 seconds, stacks up 3 times. So yeah, so it has like that kind of built-in benefit, which is cool. As well as a dick-shattering axe and a penis-splitting wand. Good. Tempted. So how's that compared to the short sword? I guess the short sword is the nearest competition. And really, it's identical, except it has this cool character damage thing, which is neat. That's cool. It is cool. And if I were to use a short sword, I would rather use that one. So how's about this? I could always buy more. I could exchange for more if I needed to. So, alright, so I will go and unlock that one. Next time I play this character, I'll probably choose like the faster, zippier weapon. Let's say like the attack speed. Anywhere, like, is that a measurable like number they give us? Resilience, damage. I think resilience is like they're poised, not poised. Well, I guess poised. Yeah, it's like you can like stun them if you hit them enough times. So I don't really see anything that says like, oh yeah, it's like here's a measure of the speed. It just, trust me, it's faster. And I know the greatsword is slower. I just don't know how slower. But next time I play this, what I would be more likely to do is play with one of the other characters, because there's 2 other classes to play as. So on quickly, charge attacks can deal multiple damages. Multiple damages. Multiple hits. That's probably the same thing. Probably the same thing, basically. 1% of each life lost. Gain 1% critical chance strike damage bonus. So just be super low health, and you'll be critting like a boss every time. 22, 20, and 10. Yeah, same kind of deal there. Go and forge it. And I'm guessing this is probably similar to the staff. Yeah, the base level is the same. Although, it looks like the top part is a little bit different. Longer lightning attacks. Charge attacks consume stamina. Fire a whole bunch of magic missiles. This one is long range lightning. Numerous magic missiles. Seems pretty samesies. Tends to apply 1 stack of elemental vulnerability, which is good for a spellcaster, obviously. So yeah, next time we play this, we'll do some like cool shit with some of the other classes for shoresies. But we definitely want to do some meta progressions. Some more health? Yes. Did a couple times. I wish I could like move this window, because now you can't. Oh, yeah, I guess you can see it down here. How much you're able to unlock stuff. Spend 1. Oh wait, it's unlocked. No, wait, it's 1 to unlock it. Yeah. So once again, there are some translation issues. I think I'm almost certain this game is a English not as a first language kind of game. So you see these odd little mistranslation moments that you can figure out what they mean. Oh, it's not the end of the world, but just a little bit annoying. Recovery amount, not a huge issue. More health potion uses, that would be helpful. Yeah, so what do I spend my 1 thingy on? My 1 thingy. Gold, gold obtained by 5%. 4 HP after clearing a room, that's pretty cool. This one's an obvious one. Do a couple ticks of that one. Oh, that's as far as it goes. That's as far as it goes. Obvious one for sure. Yeah, these. Oh, I see. As you get further down, it gets more expansive. Yeah, I would say chance of the monsters. That's cool, but it's pretty minuscule, honestly. That one's nice. Kind of a latent HP restoration. I would say the health. Oh, there we go, and you can do a whole bunch. Oh, insufficient. Okay. When I say a whole bunch, I meant that relative. Yeah, what I would really like to do is also unlock that one, but I need more of the other fun monies. Just more max health. There we go. I kept looking over here at this part of the UI, but I kept forgetting that yes, you can just talk to the lady, or not talk to the lady. Look down at the bottom, and it says the same amount down there. So yeah, so now we've got way more health. We do, I guess, the same amount of damage. We got a much more badass weapon, which is cool. See, do I have it equipped? How do I equip the weapons? Oh yeah, here we go. Malcolm's Lock Sword. There we go. Does it look different? A little bit. I think it looks a little bit different. We got more health. We have better healing. We have better nugget acquisition. Level up nugget acquisition. It was like 25%, I think, which is pretty darn good. At 50%? Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. So that's pretty darn good. That'll help with like filling that out quickly. That meta progression get nice and juicy, nice and plump. Then I probably would, switch this one as well. So keep an eye out for those blueprints. Probably for like getting maybe halfway through the run, or like maybe getting halfway through the run is where you unlock one of the remaining 2, and then beating the final boss. How you unlock the fourth one, maybe something like that, maybe. Anyway, no, it is getting late. Let's go and wrap it up here. But this was fun. I'm glad we got to try this out. My overall verdict, I mean, I definitely like it. I definitely like it for sure. No question in my mind. I have my nitpicks. Escape from being stuck. I was like, what the fuck? I have a couple of nitpicks. I would say like overall, like game balance, game combat. Yeah, it didn't feel too easy. That first biome was kind of a cakewalk, but I think that was to like make sure it's not like a Dark Souls game. It's not supposed to be a stomp your nuts in and say thank you kind of game. I think it's one of those where like, yeah, it's a little bit easy on you at the start. You kind of build up some confidence, get used to the systems, see how to unlock your guy, level up your guy, all that jazz. And then they wait for the second and third biome to turn up the heat. So not requiring like Dark Souls levels of precision and like understanding of the underlying systems. I would say the way that combat flows is pretty good. And nuts. I love how a good nut flows down my chin. No, I think the combat flows pretty well. It's one of those where like, and I guess this is where you get some of that Dark Souls-ism where you're facing off against a bad guy, you're squaring off, and I can go to attack, and I can just wail on him. But if he begins an attack that I can interrupt, I can preempt that if I'm not in the middle of an attack animation, or if I have the stamina for it. It seems like sometimes I could like do an interrupt, not in the middle of an animation, but in a more fluid way than I would expect to. So like there is some wobbliness, or some not wobbliness, but some like flexibility in when you can launch an interrupt attack, but you can't like just straight up like cancel a regular attack and go into that instead. So it's you're making your choices, and there were times where I'm just like standing waiting, like, is it gonna do the thing? Is it gonna do it? Because sometimes they'll do an unparryable attack or an uncancelable attack, and then you have to dodge out of the way of that. I would say like the way the roguelike builds are conveyed out is pretty cool. I did have some like data conveyance, or not data, but just conveyance questions about like, oh cool, I'm glad it tells me what doom and vulnerability means. I'm glad it tells me what those means. But then it would say, oh yes, it increases your damage for every stack of this thing. Okay, well how much does the increase the damage? Are we talking a flat amount? Is it a percentage? Like, what does that mean? So, like, there's conveyance things I'd like to have also enhanced, ideally. I know that's what I'm saying, Meerkat. It's to me, it seems like a pretty no-brainer. Like something everybody could get down for. So yeah, I would say like it's probably not the kind of game where I would say like, oh, anybody could love this, or anyone that loves a roguelike would love this necessarily. Because yeah, there's things that I think like some roguelike players might not enjoy. That thing about like interruptible attacks is unique, and it's like I like that it's a little bit different than the usual Dark Souls formula, and I like how explicit it is. The number of times I know all of us, those of us who played Dark Souls at least, have been screwed over when you're ready for the bad guy to do something, and then they do a little blippity bloop, and oh, turns out the thing they're about to hit you with is unparryable. How do you know that? Well, trial and error. Welcome to Dark Souls. You fucking died. Get good, scrub. That's the Dark Souls way, right? I like how there's like a little indicator that says this one you can cancel. You can like exploit this. So I like that, and I like that it's a little bit different than how other Soulsborne inspired games do it. It's tricky sometimes, like a roguelike and a Dark Souls inspired game like that does get a little bit tricky sometimes. It's almost like you want to do one over the other, or one or the other. I think this one does it pretty well. But like if you want a hardcore roguelike experience, or you want a hardcore Soulsborne experience, or you want a hardcore Diablo experience, you will be disappointed. But if you like some of those things and you're willing to like have some details be a little rough around the edges, I enjoy. I enjoy. And again, the caveat with all of this is that the game is early access. So it's like, I can't really bitch too much. It's still in early access. Dev's been doing some pretty regular updates. Last update was 4 days ago. So yeah, it's like it's you know they're keeping up with it, which is good. They got major updates. Or yeah, the last major update was September. So yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. This is fun. Thank you, Shake, for that raid. That's super nice of him, man. Really nice of Shake to raid us. And Shake, if you're still listening in.